What if he came back? Not with thunder or a shout, not with a headline or a global announcement. Imagine Jesus returning today, on this very day, June 2nd, 2025. The world spins fast. News cycles churn. People rush. Phones buzz. Everyone seems busy, looking down at screens or ahead at the next task. Would we even notice him? Would we make room? He wouldn't force his way in. That was never his style. His first arrival was quiet, a manger, a small town. Perhaps his second coming would begin just as softly, a whisper in the soul of the world. He might appear as a gentle breeze on a frantic street, or a quiet peace in a noisy room. He wouldn't seek the spotlight. He never did. He sought the hurting. He sought the lost. He sought the forgotten. In a world obsessed with being seen, he would move with quiet grace. His mission would be the same: to love, to heal, to offer hope. He would look past the polished exteriors. He would see the hearts beneath. He would understand the unspoken fears and the silent longings. His presence would be a balm. The world today is filled with so much noise. So many voices clamor for attention. We are pulled in countless directions. Our calendars are full. Our minds are often crowded. Yet, deep down, many feel an emptiness, a longing for something more. Picture Jesus walking through the heart of a modern city. Towering skyscrapers pierce the clouds. Rivers of cars flow down concrete canyons. People stream along the sidewalks, faces illuminated by their phones. Music thumps from storefronts. Advertisements flash on giant screens. It is a symphony of human endeavor, a testament to progress. Yet in this rush, he moves almost unseen. He is not a celebrity. He wears no designer clothes. He carries no briefcase. He simply walks. His pace is unhurried. His eyes are kind. He sees the faces in the crowd. Not just a blur of humanity. He sees the young woman rushing to a job interview, anxiety etched on her face. He sees the elderly man sitting alone on a park bench, a wistful look in his eyes. He sees the delivery driver weaving through traffic, weary but determined. Each one a story. Each one a soul he knows. He doesn't judge their haste. He doesn't condemn their distractions. Imagine Jesus approaching a man huddled in a doorway. The man is wrapped in a tattered blanket. His face is weathered. His eyes hold a deep weariness. People hurry past. Some avert their gaze. Some pretend he isn't there. He is one of the forgotten ones, one of the invisible. But Jesus sees him, not as a problem to be solved, not as a statistic, but as a beloved child. He approaches gently. He does not startle him. He simply sits down beside him, on the cold concrete. He doesn't offer a lecture. He doesn't offer a quick fix. He offers his presence. He might share a simple piece of bread or a warm drink.
Who are you?
He asks the man his name. He listens to his story. Not just the words, but the pain behind them, the disappointments, the lost dreams, the quiet desperation. Jesus listens with his whole heart. There is no judgment in his eyes, only love, only compassion. He makes the man feel seen, truly seen. Perhaps for the first time in a long, long time. The man might be hesitant at first, wary. Life on the streets teaches you to be cautious, but there is something about this stranger, a kindness, a gentleness. Now, picture Jesus walking the quiet corridors of a hospital. The scent of antiseptic hangs in the air. The hushed sounds of medical equipment beep softly. Nurses move with quiet efficiency. Doctors consult in low tones. Behind closed doors, patients lie in beds. Some are recovering, some are in pain. Some are facing uncertain futures. Fear and hope mingle in these sterile halls. Jesus walks through this place of vulnerability. His presence is a silent comfort. He enters a room where an elderly woman lies frail and weak. Her family sits beside her, their faces etched with worry. Jesus doesn't need to announce himself. He simply stands near. Perhaps he gently touches the woman's hand, a touch that conveys more than words ever could, a touch that speaks of peace, of love, of reassurance. He offers a quiet strength to the family, a sense of calm in their storm of anxiety. He doesn't promise a physical cure in every case, but he always offers healing for the soul. He might sit with a young man facing a difficult surgery. The young man is scared. He feels alone. Imagine Jesus stepping into the stark reality of a prison. The clang of steel doors, the echoes in long, grim corridors, the air heavy with regret, anger, and despair. Men and women live here, separated from the world, often defined by their worst mistakes. Society may have locked them away and tried to forget them, but Jesus does not forget. He walks into this place of confinement, not as a judge, but as a friend to the friendless. His light seeks to penetrate the darkest cells.
The man is tough on the outside, but his eyes betray a deep sorrow, a longing for redemption.
Jesus sees beyond the prison uniform, beyond the crime committed. He sees a soul created in God's image, a soul yearning for a second chance. He listens without condemnation. He hears the stories of broken lives.
There is laughter, there is energy, there are games, but in a quiet corner, a small child sits alone. Tears stream down their face. Other children had been unkind. Words like stones had been thrown. The child feels small, invisible, hurt.
Jesus sees this child. His heart aches for their pain. He approaches softly, gently. He doesn't want to startle them. He sits down on the bench beside the child. He doesn't say much at first. He just sits there. His presence is comforting, safe. He might offer a gentle smile or a kind hand on their shoulder.
"What's wrong, little one?"
And he listens. He truly listens to the story of the teasing, the exclusion, the hurt feelings. He doesn't minimize the child's pain. He validates it. He understands that to a child, these wounds are very real and very deep. He might tell a simple story, perhaps about a little lost sheep that the shepherd searched for tirelessly. Jesus' presence today wouldn't be confined to grand gestures or dramatic interventions. His work is often quieter, more subtle, woven into the fabric of everyday life. He moves among us like a gentle whisper, a quiet prompting, a sudden warmth in the heart. He is there in the unexpected kindness of a stranger. He is there in the friend who calls just when you need to hear a friendly voice. He is there in the sudden urge you feel to help someone in need. These are his fingerprints on our world. He might be the patience you find when you are about to lose your temper. He might be the courage you discover when facing a difficult task. He might be the compassion that stirs in you when you see someone suffering. He works through people, through ordinary people like you and me. He inspires us to be his hands and feet, to share his love in small, practical ways. A listening ear, a helping hand, a word of encouragement. These acts, seemingly small, carry his divine touch. Think about the times you felt an inexplicable peace in the midst of turmoil, or a sudden clarity when you were confused. That could be him, nudging you, guiding you, comforting you. He doesn't always shout. When Jesus touches a life, that life is changed. And the change doesn't stop there. It ripples outward, like a stone dropped into a still pond. The homeless man who felt seen and valued might, in turn, offer a kind word to someone else. The patient who received comfort in the hospital might share that peace with their family and friends. The prisoner who found hope might inspire fellow inmates to seek a better path. The bullied child, now feeling stronger, might stand up for someone else. This is how his kingdom grows. His compassion is contagious. When we experience true, unconditional love, it awakens something within us. It makes us want to share that love with others. It softens our hearts. It opens our eyes to the needs around us. One act of kindness, inspired by His Spirit, can lead to another, and another, and another, creating a chain reaction of goodness, a current of compassion that flows through communities, transforming them from the inside out. Slowly. So, if Jesus came back today, how would we recognize him? Would we be looking for a king on a throne or a celebrity on a stage? He told us how to find him. He said, "Whatever you did for one of the least of these brothers and sisters of mine, you did for me." He is there, in the face of the hungry person you feed, in the eyes of the lonely person you visit, in the heart of the suffering person you comfort. He is present in every act of love. He is not just a historical figure, confined to the pages of an ancient book. He is alive, and he is still at work in the world. He is present in the quiet heroes who serve tirelessly. The healthcare workers, the teachers, the caregivers, those who dedicate their lives to easing suffering and bringing hope. He is present in the movements that fight for justice, for equality, for the dignity of every human being. His spirit animates every effort to make this world a more loving and compassionate place. To see him today, we need to look with the eyes of our hearts.